welcome to TVC News this hour. We'll begin in Lagos State, where many persons are trapped in a gridlock along the Kara end of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. The gridlock is said to have been caused by a fuel-laden tanker outbound Lagos. TVC News correspondent Sarah Ayoku was at the scene of the incident where another fire just broke out. Now, the federal government has reacted to the demolition of Nigerian Commission officers' quarters in Ghana by unknown men. The Minister of Foreign Affairs on his Twitter handle condemned the act. He says Nigerian government is engaging the Ghanaian government on the dastardly act. He demands urgent action in finding the perpetrators and ensuring protection of all Nigerians in Ghana. This is what played out at the Commission quarters. Demolition of the Nigerian High Commission officers' residence is an action, an action that could spark diplomatic tussle. According to foreign policies, Ghana is supposed to protect properties, including residences of other countries within their domain. This is not the first time the Ghanaians have been violent to Nigerians. Nigerian traders in Ghana have also complained of their properties being destroyed several times. And TVC News correspondent Moyo Thomas is joining me live. Moyo, what have you been able to find out regarding this recent development in Ghana involving Nigerian diplomatic premises?
Okay, from my inquiries, I heard that the process of acquiring the land by the Nigerian government was what led to this issue that the person that sold the land was not the original owner of the land. And when the original owner of the land got wind of this and he started complaining, but he didn't go to the court, which Nigerian government would have ordinarily expected because they have all documents. He took laws into his hands, and at about 1 a.m. Saturday morning, he went there with a bulldozer and excavator and then put down the building. And then the Nigerian government, the Nigerian officers there at the particular residence, they were trying to make calls across to the police, but the police didn't respond to them until the building finally came down. And after then, the police came and they just shook hands with the man. Unfortunately, it's like, according to stories that I heard, the man is actually well placed, and he made it clear to them that he had powers and he could do anything he wants to do, and he dared the Nigerian government. And this has actually gone on for too long. A lot of Nigerians have been complaining about the treatment that Ghanaians are meting out to them, which is not very friendly. And at this time, I think it's time Nigerian government takes this more seriously, because bringing down a residence of another government, of another country, is actually like going beyond, especially by an individual, not even by the government. Until now, the Nigerian government is still waiting for comments from the Ghanaian government. So now it has still not come. So this is actually a diplomatic issue, and I hope Nigerian government will handle it the right way this time.
We understand that this might actually spark diplomatic tensions between the Ghana and Nigeria. But we understand that Nigerian businesses and nationals, just like you've said, have come under increasing attacks in the recent years. What do you think is exactly responsible for this?
A lot of analysts have been giving their own reasons for what they think could have caused this. And a lot of people feel like Ghanaians have always felt that Nigerians owe them and they don't owe Nigerians, and this could have been years long of tension that is now playing out. And then because Nigerians, the way they can be very enterprising wherever they are, and then being the giant of Africa, it's also been a threat to some. So a lot of analysts believe it's been a threat to some countries, and this is like trying Nigeria, pushing Nigeria, and we still wonder what Nigeria's reaction is going, Nigerian government's reaction is going to be to this. But if Nigeria takes it diplomatically, then we probably would see diplomatic discussions happening, and then maybe there could be a good settlement. But if the Nigerian government decides to react the same way the Ghanaian government is reacting at the moment, then there could be a lot of diplomatic tension issues that can escalate if not properly watched.
All right, TVC News correspondent Moyo Thomas, keep tabs on this for us. We'll definitely get back to you on this development. We have